So more on the incident that had occurred with a person and I wouldn't want to call this person dead element anymore, would I? As to what had happened upon the hittings, the kickings, the threats, and the attacks that I couldn't see, was to write him a letter to explain what had happened around 2005 upon his time with me and my relationship with him. So I had been going to see him at his place of work, which was called Target in Huntington Beach, around Westminster Road. So what had happened one day was that I had walked in and felt as an image of some Thai girl or Mexican girl was over me. And what he had mentioned was the stalker was following him and was around him with one of his friends that looked like one of those type of werewolf guys from Twilight. However, when I walked out and had went in my car after hearing such thing, I waited and looked at the entrance of Target. What appeared was that he had walked out and a woman had walked in that was blonde with green eyes and hopped and jumped on him while he hugged her. After that, I did not see him for a span of 2 months, nor did I hear from him. He had called me 2 months later and had asked me to take him to the CD store. He didn't hold my hand, he didn't hug me, he didn't say anything much. He bought a CD and that was pretty much it. I dropped him off back home, and on the way back home, I felt the urge of smoking a Marlboro cigarette, which I did not do because I wanted to do that in front of his home. And it felt as a bunch of people were in my body trying to argue with him, such as Talk Shit Element, Angels, and whoever else. So the conversation was, you have a big dick, but you don't know how to fuck. And that was all I had and could have said. Because, obviously, someone's stepping on me, muting me, and won't give me a say. Which means an infinity, a life, and a speech of my own. So why is that to begin with? I can't ask a fucking question that I really want to ask. Why were you at Target with someone else? So on the day that he had appeared here in his truck, a pickup truck that was gold, he could not actually get out of the truck to speak to me because when he telepath, he asked, "Are you going with me or someone else like Satan?" So during the whole air and the whole mist, everyone had heard. He said, "Are you willing to go with me? Because I'm willing to go with someone else." Something like that. So he's gonna pick me up and then leave with someone else. Is that correct? Why the fuck would I go? Obviously, it's some spam, some fraud, some scam, some shit like that, right? That this person is on my phone, a key to my knob, telepathing with me my whole fucking life, and he's someone else's. So why do you shove someone else's key in someone else's fucking head? If it's not my key, obviously it's gonna leave with someone else. But why is it always in my head, in my sleep, in my body? Why? Can someone fucking explain?